हेलो हेलो। उठा लेगा अंकित भाई। क्षेत्रीय बहुत जबरदस्त है पता है। बस मेरे को एक चीज़ का दुख है बट साला एटलीस्ट कम से कम 103 तो पहुंचाते थे। वह जो इतना इंडियन प्लेयर है हम लोगों के 103 या 104 पहुंचता तो मैक्सिमम लोग खिलाते थे परमानेंट। कौन? वो कौन है अब? राइट लेफ्ट मार रहा है जो? दोनों मार रहा है वो। सही। हाँ आ जाओ मैच खेलना है तो। ठीक है आ जाओ। करोगे ना लाइव पक्का? ओके 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 ओके। हेलो के ब्रो आई कांट अंडरस्टैंड योर लैंग्वेज प्लीज राइट इन इंग्लिश। भाई साहब ये तो डिस्ट्रॉयर है। फ्रेश ड्रीम 11 प्लीज टैक्टिक्स। ओके व्हाट काइंड ऑफ टैक्टिक्स यू नीड? दिस इज योर आईडी? भाई ये तुम्हारी आईडी है क्या? फक मैन फक 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 वेयर इज योर डिफेंडर्स? भाई तुम्हारे डिफेंडर्स कहाँ पे हैं? इतना अटैकिंग खिला रहे हो, डिफेंडर भी तो होने चाहिए। जोसेफ जोसेफ भाई वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। अरे ये यही तुम्हारी आईडी है क्या? नॉट लकी डिफेंडेड। वेयर इज योर डिफेंडर ब्रो? योर माल्दिनी इज लेफ्ट बैक, यू यूज राइकार्ड एज ए लेफ्ट CB, यूज राइकार्ड एज ए सेंटर CB, डोंट यूज राइकार्ड एज ए लेफ्ट CB। भाई प्लेयर ही नहीं है पीछे, तूने प्लेयर ही नहीं खड़े करे पीछे, तो गोल तो पड़ेंगे ना ब्रो। प्ले 4-1-2-3, डोंट यूज दिस फॉर्मेशन। If you use this kind of formation, you will fucked up because of your defending players. You don't have players like defending. भाई तुम्हारे प्लेयर ही नहीं है डिफेंडिंग वाले, कहाँ पे हैं तुम्हारे प्लेयर? भाई डिफेंडर प्ले करो, डिफेंडर लगाओ कोई 3-4, तभी कुछ होगा, नहीं तो ये तो लंका लग जाएगी तुम्हारी भैंस की आँख। जैसे तुम्हारे हालात है ना, ये गेम तुम्हारी बैंड बजा देगा ओपोनेंट कोई भी डंका हुआ तो। ठीक है, सो प्लीज़ यूज सम प्लेयर्स। ठीक है, use some other player, don't use only these players. Astin, ASTHINE। एक मिनट भाई, मैं ना सबका देखूंगा, वेट करो। अरे अरे अरे, मार्टिनेज 102 डबल बूस्टर, सही है भाई, सही है। मैंने की यहाँ जीको निकाल लिया तूने भी, राहुल जीको मार्टिनेज साला, सही है, अच्छी टीम है। यूज़ कैनवेरो एज ए राइट बैक, यूज़ ब्रेसी एज ए CB। ब्रेसी को CB की जगह पे खिलाओ और कैनवेरो को राइट बैक यूज़ कर ले। अच्छा खेलेगा, अच्छा खेलेगा ब्रेसी वहाँ पे। राइकार्ड एंकरिंग आ जाएगा, शोल्स। हेलो अनिकेत भाई, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। हाँ देखता हूँ एनीवे। टैक्टिस 4-2-4, यस यू कैन यूज़ 4-2-4, बट प्रॉपर 4-2-4। प्रॉपर 4-2-4 यूज़ करो। मस्त आइडिया है यार मार्टिनेज। हेलो 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 हेलो। अबे यहाँ पे मत करो यार, यहाँ पे मत करो। अमन भाई वेट कर लो यार 1 मिनट। आईडी आईडी मस्त है तेरी, पर सलीबा की जगह पे कैनवरो को कर दे राइट बैक, और कैनवरो की जगह पे ब्रेसी, बाकी तो बढ़िया सब। भी नहीं, यहाँ पे आ जाएगा, ये आ जाएगा, बढ़िया नाइस आईडी यार। अनिकेत भाई 1 मिनट रुक जाओ, अनिकेत की आईडी देख लेता हूँ मैं। डेथ डेथ स्मैशर, क्षेत्री का फैन है भाई, क्षेत्री सेकंड स्ट्राइकर आपके, नाइस आईडी, कन्वर्सिबिलिटी। अरे भाई साहब पूरा डिफेंड करा रखा है, राय का डीप आ जाएगा भैंस की आँख। नाइस आईडी ब्रो, बाय द वे। यू कैन यूज बैटरिस्टा एज ए सेकंड स्ट्राइकर। क्रफ एएमएफ बढ़िया खेलेगा, सेकंड स्ट्राइकर यूज नहीं, सेकंड स्ट्राइकर आई थिंक फोरलैंड को यूज़ कर, बट उसको एज ए सेंटर फॉरवर्ड यूज़ कर। क्षेत्री भी अच्छा है, साले की स्पीड तो बहुत है क्षेत्री की भी। अमन भाई, अमन भाई कहाँ से हो? अरे वाह भाई, क्या टीम बना रखी है। कैसीडो राइट बैक खिला रखा है, तेरे पे राइट बैक नहीं है क्या कोई भी? कोल्हापुर से हो, तुम पे राइट बैक नहीं है क्या कोई भी? अरे भाई जो भी स्ट्रीम पे अपनी चैनल को लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब तो कर दो यार, एटलीस्ट स्ट्रीम पे जो भी है भाई डबल टैप करके यार लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कर दो यार भाई, थोड़ा तो थोड़ी सपोर्ट तो करो यार भाई। अरे भाई साहब ऑडो नहीं है क्या तेरे पे? ऑडो नहीं मिला क्या तेरे को? ऑडो मिला नहीं मिला ये बताओ। अरे ऑडो मिल तो रहा था सबको। ध्रुव अच्छा तेरे वाला मैच, काला वही लग रहा है। बढ़िया है, अच्छी आइडिया है। रायकार्ड को पेप गार्डियोला की जगह के। मैं बोलूँ बोलूँ मैं बोलूँ मैं या तू ही बोलेगा, पहले ये बता। मैं ठीक हूँ, तू बता। स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ मैं, तू तू नहीं रिप्लाई दे पाया। डिवीज़न बंद कर ले, अभी मिल जाएगा राइट बैक तेरे को। अरे स्ट्रीम पे बोल रहा, बंदे के पे उस पर राइट राइट बैक नहीं है ना, इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ। राइट बैक तेरे को मैं कौन बताऊँ कोई बड़ी बात। किमिच का कार्ड है, किमिच का कार्ड है तो किमिच को खिला ले। किमिच का कार्ड भी अच्छा है, एबिलिटी नहीं है ना बंदे पे, कैसीडो को खिला रहा तो क्या ही होगा। और ओके भाई, मैं अभी वही करने वाला। हाँ किमिच जो है वो राइट बैक बहुत अच्छा होता है, किमिच राइट बैक बहुत अच्छा खेलता है, मेरे पे बहुत कार्ड है। किमिच को तो मैं भी राइट बैक से खिलाता हूँ। किमिच बहुत, हाँ बहुत ज़्यादा, बहुत तगड़े वाले हुए हैं, कांड हुए हैं, पता है। हाँ वही उसी के अंदर। मैं तभी तो तेरे को कॉल कर रहे थे कि तू ठीक है, तो नबी को बोला तो वो बोला मैं लाल किले पे हो गए हैं, जो पूछ क्या रहे हो और बोल क्या रहा है। ये वहीं पे रहता है। हाँ किमिच को खिला ले राइट बैक, और इसको राइकार्ड को वो खिला भाई अपना डीएमएफ राइकार्ड को खिला पेप गोडोले की जगह पे। राइकार्ड बहुत अच्छा है। सो यस मी सम प्लेयर फॉर द डिफेंस। ओके रॉक भाई। कैसे रेंट का प्राइस क्या है? हर जगह, हर जगह, हर जगह का अलग है यार। पेड कार्ड्स, अरे भाई साहब, ब्लेटी इंडिविजुअल इंस्ट्रक्शन में जो तेरा लेफ्ट बैक है ना, इसको डिफेंसिव कर दे। ब्लेटी को वैन डाइक की जगह पे खिला, ब्रेसी को वैन डाइक की जगह पे खिला। कैनवेरो को, तेरे पे सीवी कौन कौन से हैं? सीवी एक और सीवी है क्या? कैनवेरो तेरा राइट बैक भी खेल जाएगा। ब्लेटी और इसको लंबे से कौन सा है ये बैन, जो बैन बूटेन, इनको सीवी कर दे। कैनवेरो को राइट बैक कर दे, और लेफ्ट बैक को अपना डिफेंसिव इंस्ट्रक्शन दे दे। राइकार्ड को थोड़ा इसकी जगह पे कर, जुमा वेंडी की जगह पे राइकार्ड को कर दे। कुछ मत देना राइकार्ड, वो पीछे एंकरिंग करेगा फुल। और जुबा मंडी को एंकरिंग दे दे बस, बाकी अटैक छोड़ दे खुला। बढ़िया आइडिया भाई तुम्हारी भी, मस्त आइडिया, मस्त मस्त मस्त। और रॉड्री को निकाल के तो किसी और को अबे तेरा ये 102 कैसे जाता है? कॉन्टे 102 कैसे जाता है भाई डबल बूस्टर? यस भाई, क्योंकि तेरा राइट बैक और लेफ्ट बैक तेरे दोनों आगे भाग जाते हैं, तेरे को अटैक पड़ता होगा तगड़ा और गोल खाता होगा तू तगड़े। तो इससे अच्छा है कि ब्रेसी और इसको लगा बैन बटन को सीबी। लेफ्ट बैक तेरा आ जाएगा ये मैड्रिड वाला, और राइट बैक तेरा कैनवेरो। कैनवेरो की बहुत स्पीड है, बहुत अच्छा आउटपुट देगा तेरे को, खिला के देख एक बार, बाकी देखते हैं। तू वापस कब जाएगा ना भाई ये ऋषि? ऋषि, अभी ये कैसा 106 जा रहा है भैंस की आँख? पुस्कस कैसे 106 जा रहा है ये बता मेरे को। मेरा क्यों नहीं जा रहा भैंस की आँख? मेरा ज़रा 105 पे अड़ा हुआ है। फिनिशिंग एक्स्ट्रा कर दी, क्या दे रखा है इसे? मेरी एरियल मिल रखी है। ओके, जब इसको स्ट्राइकर इंस्टिंक्ट मिलेगी तो जाएगा ये आई थिंक। ये देखना मेरा नहीं जा रहा ना, वही तो बात है। 105 जा रहा है मेरा भैंस की आँख। और जो कॉन्टे था, ये देख 101 जा रहा है। तेरा सारा 102 जा रहा है। फैंटेस्टिका मिल रखा है इसे, तो 101 नहीं जाएगा भाई। सही है सही है, 101 नहीं जाएगा मैं। कॉन्टे को ड्यूटी नहीं दे रखी है। ओके ओके। उसको तूने वो स्ट्राइकर इंस्टिंक्ट दी होगी ना। अरे कहाँ यार, अभी तो मेरा स्ट्राइकर ही नहीं बन पाए। मेरे सारे स्ट्राइकर नहीं बन पाए भाई, अभी नहीं बन दे सकता मैं। मेरे स्ट्राइकर ही नहीं बन पाए अभी। ये देखो ना, इसको भी स्ट्राइकर इंस्टिंक्ट देनी है। एरियल दे रखा है इसे। और उसके बाद फिर ये आ गया अपने राइजिंग शॉट स्किल्स चाहिए भाई बहुत अभी। ये सारा भागता है। उसका 105, ये सारा 105 क्यों चला गया, मेरे को समझ में नहीं आया इसकी। इसकी तो स्पीड ही बड़ी बड़ी है भैंस की आँख। पहले 106 जाता था ये, अभी नहीं जा रहा, पता नहीं क्यों। 92 स्पीड 101 एक्सेलरेशन है इसका भैंस की आँख। मेरे को फिर वेरी को ही खिलाना पड़ता है। अभी ये बलूची है, बलूची को डबल बूस्टर क्या मिल रखा है, शट डाउन। मैं जो शट डाउन देखे मेरे को क्या मिलेगा, डिफेंडिंग चाहिए थी इसको यहाँ पे। उसको उसको स्ट्रैंकर इंस्टिकर है ही नहीं अभी भाई। मैं प्लेयर रिलीज नहीं करना चाहता, और मेन प्रॉब्लम ये है। मैं प्लेयर रिलीज नहीं करना चाहता, सबसे मेन बात ये है। अभी मैं फंसा हूँ मैं। जेबीडी पुस्को, पुस्को को स्ट्राइकर इंस्टिंक्ट दे रखा है तुमने, सही बोला। पुस्को को स्ट्राइकर इंस्टिंक्ट दूंगा, और उसको कॉन्टे को दूंगा मैं दूसरे वाला सिंगल, वो ड्यूलिंग दे दूंगा। सही है, फिर बढ़िया हो जाएगा। अभी सारा मेरे को इसको भी देनी है, मैंने इसको ही नहीं दिया अभी तक। 97 पे बैठा हुआ ही है आराम से पासिंग। इसको सारा पता नहीं क्या मिलेगा। सही है यार। अरे 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 अरे। इन दोनों को मैंने क्या दे रखा है ऐसा, बॉल करिंग दे रखी है उसे, और उसे कुछ अलग ही मिला होगा। मैं जो इसको तो एजिलिटी दे रखी है। रोशन भाई 1 सेकंड रोशन भाई। भाई ये तो मेरा 1 मिनट भाई, देखता हूँ आपकी आईडी भी। मैं टीम बना लूँ थोड़ी सी, 1 सेकंड रुक जाओ। ये तो मेरा ओके, 1 सेकंड टीम बनाने दो बस। डेविड विल्सन ने अब बताओ। जादू। भाई एक बार ये आईडी, 1 सेकंड भाई रोशन भाई, 1 सेकंड। डेविस की जगह पे राइकार्ड को खिला फर्स्ट हाफ, सेकंड हाफ में खिलाना उसे। और नेमार की जगह पे काई हैवर्ट्ज से स्टार्ट करवा के देख एक बार। अरे फिर लेफ्ट विंग नहीं है क्या ढंग का कोई? आरएमएफ वगैरह नहीं है क्या तेरे पे ढंग का कोई? ब्रुनाटो सिल्वा ले लेना डबल बूस्टर, बहुत बढ़िया बन जाएगा तेरा। अरे तेरे को वो चाहिए यहाँ पे, 1-2 प्लेयर मिल जाए तो बढ़िया हो जाएगी। यार राहुल को तो वैसे यूज़ कर ले नेमार की जगह पे, नेमार को राइट विंग में। जी ए जू RANG। अरे बढ़िया, ये इधर को मिल गए हमें सारे प्लेयर। राइकार्ड नहीं मिला इधर को अभी, है ना। मैसी को हज़ार्ड की जगह पे यूज़ करो और हज़ार्ड को मैसी की जगह पे यूज़ करो, अच्छी आउटपुट देगा। अरे र्यूस CMF खेल तो जाता है, डोकू को र्यूस की जगह पे करते, मैसी को कर दे डेकू, डोकू की जगह पे, और मैसी की जगह पे र्यूस, र्यूस की जगह पे डोकू। बढ़िया अटैक बन जाएगा। और एक लेफ्ट बैक को या राइट बैक को ना डिफेंसिव कर दे अपने। बढ़िया आइडिया है।
boys, it's just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Manchester United.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too.
Real chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, that is rather wayward.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
That's a little off target. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. It's Vieri!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that has been clubbed away. Neymar. Costa Curta. He has a lookout. Zico! And that is doing no harm at all.
Zico really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Rijkaard puts his foot on the gas. And it's Zico. Oh, what a chance to shoot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Costa Curta. Arsenal are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Now Costa Curta, approaching the half-hour mark. Rijkaard running with the ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Now Costa Curta. Maldini. Now Costa Curta. Zico.
Arsenal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Costa Curta. And it's Neymar. It's Ferdinand. Great vision. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
There will be 1 minute added.
And the shot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has... And the first first 45 minutes are up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And a quick announcement
Big
for the
waypoint
benefit
of the
of
game.
anybody who has
Oh,
found
what a half
themselves
of
a little
football.
lost today.
It's 1-1,
Please
but
look at the
it could
screen for
easily be
information
3-3
on how to
or,
find your
or
way
more.
around this
Breakneck
stadium.
speed brilliance.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Manchester United kick off the second half. And it's Forlan. And he's let fly. Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Messi brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Pass somewhat off target. Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard. Played out to the left flank. He's in plenty of space here. Cleared away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And this is Forlan. And he welcomes it. Can he finish? He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
That pass isn't the best. Rijkaard. Zico. And this is Messi. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Arsenal.
भाई रिक्वेस्ट गुनाह नहीं भाई रिक्वेस्ट एक्सेप्ट नहीं एक्सेप्ट होती अपनी
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 9, Vieri. Coming on to replace him is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Big header.
क्या हैंडल मारता है यार रोनाल्डो सच्ची बोलूँ भाई जो मज़ा आ जाता है
What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark. That could spell trouble. And Messi!
अबे यार क्या लकी बॉलें मिल रही हैं कहीं से भी
And the lead lost.
हद है यार
Time at all.
Well, going down simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And yes, it's him again. So all square and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Looking for the run. Shot could shot, surely! Goal! Arsenal!
चलो कहीं से भी बॉल मिल नहीं जा रही इस बंदे को लकी भैंस जो हद होती है किसी चीज़ की
And he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I
ये
think
जो हम चूतिया हो गए
the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Well, it's ended up in no man's land.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Maldini. And that will be the final act.
मैं तो बॉल ही नहीं दूंगा, डिवीज़न खेल रहा हूँ, डिवीज़न में मजाक नहीं।
Great game of football, a real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
70% पोजीशन क्या है? कुछ नहीं है 70% पोजीशन तो।
Deservedly so.
मम्मी टीवी आवाज घट कर लो। के टीवी आवाज घट कर लो। ओ पुंडे सुनाना तुम सारे की। भाई साहब ये क्या बकचोदी है। भाई रिक्वेस्ट सेंड करो।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest number one there's ever been.
The mighty Gianluigi Buffon. Yeah, he might get my vote too, Peter. When you consider his consistency at the highest level. Okay, he may not be as skillful with the ball at his feet as some of the younger contenders, but you certainly wouldn't want him lining up for the opposition. What a goalkeeper.
न्यूज़ सुनी दिल्ली में ब्लास्ट। हाँ यार मैंने भी सुनी। दिल्ली से जो भी है भाई सेफ है ना सारे।
to the opposition. Big moment.
अरे क्या गोल खा रहा है ये मैच।
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, there was to be no other outcome.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Neymar. Tries to play it through. Moves wide and looking to get onto this. Decent progress down the left. Troyes.
यार लैग ही करवा ले बंदा बेंच।
Arsenal are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played, well played. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Nakata. That's a nicely weighted pass. Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style. Again.
क्या खेल रहे बंदे बेंच मेरे।
They are soaring. So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass?
यार मैं अटैक करने जा रहा हूँ तो सारी गेम लैग हो जा रही है।
Things starting to look very comfortable.
तो 2 बार मेरे फाइनल बॉल पे बेंच हो तो
Contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Haka. Oh, that's fabulous. Was somewhat off target. Vieri. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Foot in. Cruyff. And this is Luis Suarez. Nakata. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ferdinand. Looking for a runner. Oh, played through for the wide man. Picked out. Oh, shooting chance! That's what you call it.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's well spotted. Now, can they get him away?
अबे हो जा चेंज।
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Caceres. Rijkaard. And Adams.
चेंज ही नहीं हो रहा बेंच मैं क्या करूँ यार।
How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change.
I'd like to
at
draw
this
your
stage.
attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
कने सिरे ता करना ना ते चप्पलियां भरा रखा कर समझे।
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 13. Rijkaard. Coming on
That's
to
the start of
replace him
another
is
45 minutes.
Number 10. Messi.
I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Zico concedes a free kick for that. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. line, a change about to occur. Cristiano Ronaldo gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
Well, I find it a little surprising he was on the bench to start with, Peter, but listen, I'm still excited to see him in action.
Floated through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Cruyff, looking to play him in. Neymar. Well, they could break here. Neither of these two want to come off second base.
अबे यार इतनी ऊंची दे दी सर जब देनी होती है तब देते हैं ये
Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Cruyff. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cruyff going full steam ahead down the left flank. He is through here. That's played in low. And it's claimed by the keeper. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Neymar. This is Ronaldo. And a chance! They've scored! That's within one. They're back in their sights again. Truly superb. Supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Nedved let me टॉप तो एक पड़ा है ये जूतियाँ फॉर्मेशन लेके आते हैं ना बंदे दिमाग खराब होता है इनकी फॉर्मेशनों से
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 9, Thierry.
So here comes a substitution.
Number 11, Neymar.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Number
The movement is
23,
slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Owen had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision making we can't. He learned from it.
Looking to go deep. Nice edge! Should have put that one away.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players play up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, easy pickings there. Good play on the left-hand side here. Can he get on the end of this?
यार कितनी अटक रही है गेम
And will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Check claims comfortable.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
That is good alertness. Caceres.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Great vision. 4 extra minutes added on. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good.
यार एक अटैक चाहिए था बहन चोद
He's picked his way through. Costa Curta stood his ground strongly. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
कट्टे यार
And that is that. Arsenal were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways. But in the end, they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
Just a quick reminder today,
Your final
please
thoughts, Jim?
refrain from
Arsenal
parking
didn't
outside
quite
this
recover
stadium.
from the overflow, Peter,
Much for your
after which
cooperation.
they just got stuck in chase mode.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
किस्मत खराब यार. इससे तो नहीं खेलूंगा मैं इसके यहाँ.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Inter.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Koundé. Now it's Neymar. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Fabinho is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Can he finish? Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Opts for safety. Aimed beyond the defence. Koundé gets across to intercept that. McTominay, very much a man of this moment. No way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Batistuta. No joy this time. Ball is over the line.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Shot could be on. Takes a shot! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And he's managed to get rid. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Neymar.
There will be 1 minute
Arsenal
added
have
time.
a free kick. Costa Curta, looking for the run, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Arsenal certainly can feel happy about how
Security
things have
staff
gone,
for each
but
block,
now isn't the
please
time to
report to
take
the
their
staff
foot off
room
the pedal.
immediately.
They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Koundé.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Messi. And he gets there. Well, the keeper has got to be careful. He can't let this one slip. Well, the keeper has got to be careful. He can't let this one slip. And this is Messi. And he gets there. Well, the keeper has got to be careful. He can't let this one slip. And this is Messi. And he gets there. Rafinha looking to add to his goal. Vieira cuts out the pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, it's played into the area. Messi. And it's Zico. Time and again they are repelled. Koundé. Marquinhos. Now Costa Curta. Courtois clears. And it's Roberto. Batistuta. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. He won't be happy with that one. And this is Batistuta, and he's running through. Batistuta, plenty to... Tries a shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 9, Vieri. Number 5,
We have got
Zico.
changes here from both
Number
sides, in
10,
fact.
Messi.
3-0, and
Number
things are
11,
starting to look awfully
Neymar.
cosy.
Number 19, Costa Curta. Coming on the field.
Can he get it through? He's having a shot! He scores! They're back within reach! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So is this the start of a comeback?
2 added minutes.
They've got to
has
be
been
quick moving
indicated.
this forward.
He's got away. Real chance! It's in! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look at...
And that is that. Arsenal cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
हेलो अजीत मंडल भाई। अजीत मंडल भाई तुम मेरे ऊपर थे क्या? कौन से वाले, तुम जीते थे या हारे थे, क्या सीन था? हेलो डैनियल भाई, क्या हाल है, कैसे हो डैनियल भाई, क्या चल रहा है? अरे अकेले अकेले खेलते रहते हो, स्ट्रीम पे आते नहीं हो, कैसे मेंबर है मेरे यार? इनवाइट भी करा मैं तब भी नहीं आए। डैनियल भाई हमारे साथ भी खेल लिया करो। अरे नहीं यार, डिवीज़न में अजीत भाई नहीं चलता, डिवीज़न में बहुत बेकार गेम चलती है।
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
हैं जो मेरे को सारे गंदे वो मिल रहे हैं।
And that gets things running.
Yeah.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I've been really impressed by this guy Marmoush, who I expect to be amongst the goals here, Peter. He's for me very much the complete package. Great operating alone or in a partnership, but I prefer to see him play off somebody. That's when you really get to see his skills, not just as a finisher, but as someone who initiates as well.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Bellingham, nicely weighted ball. Takes a shot! Goal!
कुछ पता नहीं चल रहा बॉल कहाँ से आ रही कहाँ से जा रही।
That was very kind of him to oblige so early.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So, a breakthrough already. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bellingham looking to penetrate opposition lines. Ferdinand. Rijkaard. Out of play for a throw. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Costa Curta. Neatly clipped into space. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Marmoush is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Looking for the run. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Messi. And it's Messi. Messi hurtling down that right flank. And the flag has stayed down. Bayer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Yaya Toure. That has ended up in no man's land. Nicely spread. Now it's Yamal. Oh, outsmarting him this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, but shot a goal! Sticks it away! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Number 15, Kylian Mbappe.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He has a look up.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 1 minute added
Marmoush.
time.
Can he get it through? Well read, nice interception. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change.
Just a quick
at this
request
stage.
today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 5, Zico. Coming on to replace him is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to...
And the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, smashing header! It's in! The second half sparks straight into life. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Marmouche! Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Arsenal do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Real chance! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Bellingham. He's having a go! Lacking in accuracy.
Bellingham clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 9, Vieri.
Arsenal are making a change now.
Neymar, number 10, Messi. Coming on the field, number 20, Owen, number 22, Pepin.
Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now, can they get him away? Costa Curta. He won't be happy with that one. Looking to play him in. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Owen. He's found a way through. There's a no-nonsense tackle.
Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Thuram. Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mbappe. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Pass is intercepted. Bellingham. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nedved. He's a sharp little ball here. Lovely, now then.
4
And
added
the
minutes.
shots! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Now this could be a chance. He's shifting through the gears here. Cleared without complication. And that's it. Arsenal have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Hello, everybody.
Cristiano
and a quick announcement
Ronaldo,
now.
a
We would like to
huge
ask you all to
performance,
kindly stay
answering
seated
the call.
during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
So a dramatic game decided in its very... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Pele. Thuram. There could be trouble here. And he shoots! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Ferdinand. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rijkaard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Pele. It's Luis Suarez! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Suarez is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And this is Neymar. He's got away. That'll be a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Keeper's dealt with that. Shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Costa Curta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Arsenal have their second corner now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Rijkaard. That's a cute ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Koundé. Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Arsenal are one down despite having the better chances here. Oh, he's bust, and the shot! He scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Floated through. Vieri! That is delicious! A finish of true class! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Number 9, Vieri.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's Zico. And he's running through. Driving forward. Oh, shooting chance! And it's half-time here. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just
A quick
thinking of
reminder
the
today
best way
that
to
smoking
describe
is
that.
only allowed in
Frantic,
areas shown on this map. Thank
frenzied.
you for your cooperation.
It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Scholes.
And the second half gets underway.
Mbappe. Number 23,
Costa Curta.
Pele. Coming on the field.
Nice bit of
Number
trickery.
41,
He's shifting
Esteban.
through the gears here.
Number 15, Romario.
Neymar!
Number 5,
In he goes again! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Zico duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And Romario! That was probably asking just too much. It's a promising run he's making on the right. He's found a way through, and this is Vieri. Backward it goes. Luis Suarez. Great vision. And this is Romario. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Neymar. Tries to play it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Thuram. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And this is Neymar. Neymar plays it in. Romario. The most accurate pass. Maldini. Arsenal finding their passes. Looking to play him in.
substitution on the field. Number 4, Suarez. Coming on the field is number 11, Owen. Substitution.
Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well, that pass isn't the best. So what can they make of this? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Played out towards the right wing. Romario, he can run onto that. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's managed to get free. Zico. Now, what about a counter-attack? The defender is not giving up on this. And that's gone loose. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. That looks a cracking ball. Thuram. Now Neymar. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. It's Pelé! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. No, that's been intercepted. That's going to go a long way. Not the most accurate pass. Scholes. Pelé. Applies the finish! Messi. Zico. And this is Neymar. Beckham.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Vieira kept his eye. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Luis Suarez! Oh, what a mistake! Oh, smashing header! He scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And this is Raul. It's Pelé! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that's well spotted. Time and again they are repelled. Pelé looking to play him in. Scores! Neymar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Shoots! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And we hit half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Ooh, perfectly measured that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Ferdinand.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Arsenal have reclaimed it. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. The message is clear, none shall pass. Pele, real chance!
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Rijkaard. And it's Zico. Nicely shaped ball. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And the counter is on. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, it's Raul. And this is Pele. Shot could be on. Decent chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Raul. Number 4, Suarez. Coming on the field, number 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Number
benches.
11, Owen.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Maldini. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of rib. And he's had a hit! Oh, fantastic from Platini! A finish of true class! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
The goal scorer
The
for
purest
Arsenal
possible contact. What a
after
fabulous
79
strike.
minutes.
Yeah, you just don't save
Number
those, Peter.
14,
Too much power on, and the
Patini.
manager's absolutely loving this.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? That's really well manoeuvred. Looking for options for movement. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Kaká receives it in a wide position. Rijkaard has created 1 goal already.
There will be 3 minutes
This
added
official
time.
showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Tries to play it through. Probing pass. And that has left him in a heap. And that's it. Arsenal perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Please be made aware
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the shots! Just too high.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Really well played.
Oh, that's fabulous. Swings it across. And he thumps it clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Looking for the run. Picked out brilliant. He's had a shot! Off the post. It's in! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Half an hour played now.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And that is a little undercooked. Raul, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Raul.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Short changes him with that pass. Zico. And it's Messi. That's beautifully weighted. Time and again they are repelled. Vieira. Oh, well played.
There will be 1 minute
Pele.
added time.
And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And they win it back again. And this is Scholes. It's Scholes! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Luis Suarez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And And we have our very first corner. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Zico. Big chance! And the shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's played forward. Nice looking ball. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Looking to play him in. Now it's Luis Suarez. He is through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Played into space. Neymar. He's found a way past. He's got away. Neymar.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Raul. Number 4,
Cannavaro goes
Suarez.
back to front.
Coming on the field, number 21,
Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
15.
Shot, surely! They've done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Now it's Mbappe, looking for a runner. Oh, that's clever. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Costa Curta. It's a searching pass. Rijkaard.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Platini. So that's it. It is all over. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic.
अभी आओ अंकित भाई, अभी आओ अंकित भाई, अभी आओ, मैं कॉल पे बिजी था थोड़ा. ये गेम तो लैग हुई है कि भाई मैं लैग में गया ये नहीं टूट जाएगी आप मार करो वो मैं थोड़ा लैग के चक्कर में फंस गया ना इसमें मैं यही फॉर्मेशन खेलूँगा आप तोड़ लेना अरे कॉल आ गई थी मैं कॉल में बिजी था अभी आ जाओ आप डिस्कॉर्ड आ जाओ डिस्कॉर्ड आ जाओ डिस्कॉर्ड से कोई भी नहीं बैठा हुआ डिस्कॉर्ड पे अरे मैं ड्रिबलिंग की ट्राई कर रहा था थोड़ी ड्रिबलिंग की प्रैक्टिस कर रहा था मैं ड्रिबलिंग की और ड्रिबलिंग मारी ना थोड़ी थोड़ी कैसी लगी आपको अरे डिस्कॉर्ड आओ ना कि भाई यहाँ पे मैं क्या बोलूँ मैं अब अंकित भाई देखी ड्रिबलिंग अरे ये इस मैच में तो बहुत लैग हुई है तीसरे मैच में बहुत लैग हुई है नहीं सेकंड में नहीं हुई तीसरा तो लैग हुआ तीसरा मैच तो लैग हुआ बोल दो नहीं हुआ तीसरा मैच लैग बोल दो सच्ची पता नहीं मेरी तो बहुत लैग हुई वो गोल बड़ा गंदा हुआ मैं भी बोल रहा था आगे भाई गाली गाली दे रहे होंगे मेरे को स्टिप शॉट में मैं चुत क्या मारा ये नहीं अभी मैंने दूसरे मैच में ना अपना तरसा दिया बॉल के लिए दूसरे मैच में तो तरसाया अपना बॉल के लिए मैं जो बॉल के लिए तरसाया दूसरे मैच में अपने ठीक है रहन दो अटैक नहीं कर रहे थे बॉल ही नहीं दे रहे थे मैं जो प्रेस करी यार अब फुल खुल गया मैं मैच गोल दे दिया मैंने गलती कर दी वो
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
कोई नहीं बदला नेमार कैसा खेला था उस मैच में कि भाई
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Shot, surely! And this has
क्या
gone
ये पेनल्टी
for offside.
टैकल मारा नहीं मैंने पेनल्टी का आएगी अंकित भाई टैकल ना आपको गलत बता दिए मैच स्क्रीन पे रो रहे सारे अब पीछे से टैकल क्यों मारते हो और कितनी बार मना करा पीछे से टैकल नहीं मारना वो रेड होगा सीधा
That has not gone well. He's going to be disappointed with that.
मेरे को साहिल वाले मैच की बड़ी हंसी आ रही कसम से उसको जब टैकल पड़ा ना उसने
Nasty shape. It's Biel!
साहिल ची करा लास्ट मिनट में मैच की आगे ठीक है ना
Brilliantly.
साहिल
With that well, didn't he?
गलत मारा मैंने शॉट
Size really matters, and it's time to make it
इंस्टा
matter.
हाँ फिर आवाज़ कट हो रही थी मैं बोला यार भाई
Now the cross. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for a runner. Nasty words. And there's the shot! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the
क्या
application. It was beautifully hit.
आपको बता दिया ना मैं टैकल कैसे मारता हूँ मैं ये चक्कर ये है समझ गया। ये ऐसे वैसे मैच कुछ नहीं। मैं उस दिन
Still goalless. Quarter of an hour played. Messi. Scholes. And he was quick to react. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Great vision, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Danger averted for now. Scholes. Can he spark a counter here? Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. This might spell danger. That's another chance. Goal! Arsenal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, there's a probing ball. Can he get on the end of this? And there's green grass ahead of him. He is through here. And it's played it. He gets big. He has done it. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 41 minutes is number 4.
Certain, searing, and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and...
हेडर तो अच्छा मारा। ये देखो ना खड़ा है। हाँ हेडिंग नहीं मार रहा ये, बस ये प्रॉब्लम है मेरे को 49 से, बाकी सब कुछ ठीक है इसका। इतनी मुश्किल से मैंने गोल मारा है इसकी यहाँ।
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ferdinand.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi has it out wide in his face, and he lines up a cross.
क्या हुआ कि भाई?
A reprieve for the time being. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break.
आवाज़ आ रही है मेरी?
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing
पहले क्या हुआ? क्या हुआ? नहीं फ़ोन नहीं आया। अच्छा आपका फ़ोन आ गया था ना, मेरा नहीं आया फ़ोन। मेरा नहीं, मेरा तो बिल्कुल ठीक है। मेरी रुको, हेलो, हाँ।
And that's the second half started. Ferdinand. And it's Thuram. Well, that looks a decent ball. Suarez is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
मेरे को अपनी गेम में 2 चीज़ें बताई थी बंदे ने, एक डैश का यूज़ करना बंद कर दे और थोड़ा पोजीशन रख अपने पे, थोड़ी सी स्किल बात, 3 चीज़ें बताई है सिर्फ उसने, और मैं तीनों ही नहीं करता।
Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Pele. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Thuram.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, Peter, just see here.
ओके भाई, रैंक रुक हो जाता है, सब कुछ हो जाता है, बिल्ली का टाइम है ये, और कुछ नहीं है।
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter attack.
ओके भाई, ये देखो फॉल करा ना मैंने, येलो कार्ड नहीं ना मिला, ये फॉल करना सीखो अब। अरे तो मैं ये वाला मारना सीखो कसम से, ये बड़े काम की चीज़ है ये बहन चोद। आगे भाई ये जो टैकल है ना, टैकलिंग आप उसमें करना, क्या बोलते हैं पीएस में, क्या मज़ा आता है बंदा। तो खेला करो ना पैस, मैं बोल तो रहा हूँ पैस खेला करो मेरे साथ, आपको खेलनी ही नहीं है, आपको खेलनी ही मोबाइल में डेली। कितनी बार बोल बैठा हूँ मैं बोल रहा हूँ डेली गेमें खेलो प्लेयर, कितनी बार बोल बैठा आपको डेली गेम करके लॉगिन कर लिया करो डेली। लैपटॉप कंप्यूटर पे बैठे रहना सारा दिन, लेकिन लॉगिन नहीं करनी। ये क्या पास दिया जिसको मैं, जो सेंटर पास था ये। मैं पास में कुछ पासेस की प्रैक्टिस कर रहा हूँ, बट वो निकल नहीं रहे। दो थे आगे, मैं कहाँ बढ़ता आगे दो। नहीं चेक पागल हो रखा है, सुबह बड़ा तंग करा चेक ने आपको पहले मैच में। सारे शॉट खा गया, पेले के, सॉरेज के, डिपिंग, ब्राइजिंग, सॉरे। सवेरे तो मेरे को ऐसे लग रहा था ये बोल रहा है कि कर लो आप जो कर सकते हो। क्या गोल मार गया ये मुझे खासा।
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Number 23.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I always just felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
वो दोनों नहीं आए, ऋषि और वो।
Gets over and intercepts. And it's Luis Suarez. It's come to nothing.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Neymar. That is a little undercooked.
क्या
I thought it was going to happen then.
क्या
How many more chances can they realistically expect
There
now?
will be 3 minutes added time.
यार ये देखो, ये क्या स्पेस दे के रखा है इसने, मैं तो हरामी ने।
So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah,
मैं
great
तो मेरे
movement,
प्लेयर ही
great
मरे हुए,
use
मेरे
of
को
space
सब्स्टिट्यूट
to
करने की
get on
याद ही
the
भूल
end of
गई।
the pass, and that pretty much did it.
राय कार्ड नहीं मिल रहा मुझे भी नहीं मिल रहा पीएस में राय कार्ड। इनकी माँ की बहन क्या कोनामी बोले हरामी। अंकित भाई 4 ट्राई मार दी, 4 ट्राई में क्या दिया, सब कुछ दिया राय कार्ड को छोड़ के। काका और वो आ रहा है, ब्लैक आ रहा है, कीपर आ रहा है 2।
Substitution on the field.
मेरे लिए भी
So time for changes on both sides actually. 2 up and very little touch. Shoots! And yes, it's there!
जीको ना गिवे, मैं देख रहा हूँ 2-3 दिन से ना पासेस निकाल रहा है, बड़ी गंदी सी पासिंग निकाल रहा है अभी।
And the referee brings it to a close. Arsenal illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to...
नहीं दी मैंने सब, नहीं दी सुपर सब। लो कर दिया चेंज मैंने, आ जाओ। रुको यार अंकित भाई, मैं आपको ना, मेरे को आपकी आवाज़ कम क्यों आ रही है? आवाज़ पे आपकी पता कितनी कर रखी थी? 5%। मैं सबसे बोल रहा जरा, मैं बेंचुत पागल हो गया सुन के। मैं है करे जा रहा। चलो उनकी वही हो गया मेरा। मैं एक चीज़ मार रहा था नेमार की ने, कोई जैसे वेरी अंदर घुसा था ना, वो ड्रिबल मार के मैं सीधे निकल गया था। वो स्किल को वो आ जाए ना, स्किल प्रॉपरली परफेक्टली, बहुत गंदी स्किल है वो। हम्म हम्म डैश बटन दबा के हम्म लो, इस मैच को खुला मौका देता हूँ गोल मारने का। मैं सोच रहा हूँ पोजीशन गेम लेके खेलूँ आपके साथ एक बार।
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear.
80%
Noise
करा मैंने
is
देखा नहीं।
moment. The atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the shots! Denied by an instinctive
उम्मीद थी
save.
आपको इस बॉल की ये मिलेगी रोनाल्डो को, मेरे को खुद नहीं थी।
And dealing with it.
थैंक यू भाई, बुलेट
On
हेडर।
these set pieces.
हैं
It's the
चूज।
keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's got the beating of his man. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, he's bustling through here.
टैकल बोलते हैं कि भाई।
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
Remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter. But his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
And he's had it nicked away. And that is as far as they're going to go. Back into the middle. That's a simple one for the keeper. Messi, very much a man of this moment.
दो बार क्लिक डैश। ये लो बोलो।
Oh, they could be caught out here.
पीछे दो, पीछे
But it goes.
पीछे जाओ और पीछे जाओ
Backwards.
और पीछे जाओ, बैकर से करो। अब अपने बैकर को दो पास दे। अरे रुक तो जाओ, पास दो, दो बार डैश दो।
Rijkaard.
पास
If you have just joined
जॉयस्टिक मारो दो बार, अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में जॉयस्टिक मारो पास देके।
Costa Curta.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up.
दो मेरे को, दो एक मिनट को।
Yeah, stand by.
ऐसे ही तो होता है मैं तो।
The big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase.
अरे मैं भूल गया, मैं तो ऐसी डैश के उससे होता था ये।
Cycle.
करो ट्राई डैश के।
Just the right players for that. Good play on the left-hand side here. Cristiano Ronaldo.
डैश से होता है।
Can he get it through? And this is Vieri.
बॉल ही नहीं जा रही। लो आप ही लो। अब जब मारो तो टाइम से कुछ नहीं जाए।
Neither of these two
अभी
won
मारो
the
पूरा।
second best. Costa Curta wins the duel this time.
अभी भी नहीं हुई।
Just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
अरे अंके भाई, इसी से होती है। मैं कैंसिल फेक मारता हूँ ना, जैसे कई बार तुम इसे फेक कैसे मारते हो?
It has been tight. Opts for safety.
अरे इसमें पता क्या है?
Oh no!
अरे
what's
नहीं,
happened here?
पास दो और ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन में वो दबाओ। पास देके ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन में दबाओ। अरे हाँ, ये कैसे हो रहा? अब कैसे हो रहा है ये?
Ronaldo does well to stand firm and defend it. And the first half is done.
जैसे शूट का ऑपोजिट, शूट का ये ना, शूट मार के ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन में कर दे रहे हो आप, डबल क्लिक दो बार।
We've just lacked that.
सेम पास का भी वैसा ही है।
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Please turn
Well,
towards
I
the
wouldn't say it
screen
was the
for a
most
special
potent performance,
presentation
Peter, but
featuring our guest
defensively, very
performers today.
composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second
रुको मैं भी बताता हूँ।
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
एक सेकंड। मेरे से शूट वो हो जाएगा। जैसे मैच मारता हूँ इसके।
Another 45 minutes. So, first half brought no goals. He's picked his way through.
मारी तो थी अभी।
And Messi!
ये
Oh, did
अरे मैं भर रहा हूँ पर मेरा उतना ही भरा जा रहा है, पूरा ब्लू नहीं जा रहा मेरा।
properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Messi goes short. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, this looks sharp. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar does really well to win the ball there. And there's the shot! Just off target.
शूट मार के राइट साइड फ्लिक कर रहा है।
Limitation, even from that range.
Baresi. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here. And he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Ter Stegen. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's away. Vieri! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's found the way through. He's going for goal. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
राइट लेफ्ट स्विंगिंग है।
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well read, nice interception. Messi. And he's managed to get... And Messi! Oh, nearly.
अरे भूल जा रहा हूँ मैं वैसे।
Costa Curta. Cannavaro. Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Applies the finish.
बेकार मारा ये बस ने।
And collective relief etched on the faces of the...
अरे लेफ्ट फुटेड है ये।
Lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
बॉल ही आप पे।
Scholes. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's on his way. Suarez! Now who's going to be first to this?
रोनाल्डो ये लॉन्ग रेंज वाला, बाकी के साथ चांस में क्रिएट होता है।
Very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
हेलो शान, कैसा है? इनको देना चाहिए गेम में भी। आर्सेनल का, अगर आर्सेनल की टीम लेके खेल रहे हो तो 90% चांसेस हैं कॉर्नर के। छोड़ो ये लो, बोल लो, मैं आपको कॉर्नर के किक बताता हूँ। एक कॉर्नर लो।
Patience is an indicator that
ये नहीं रुको, मेरे को दो बॉल, मैं जाता हूँ बाहर। डिस्कॉर्ड पे आपका ऑन है क्या वो स्क्रीन ऑन करो।
Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Hands on deck for this one.
दिख ही नहीं रही स्क्रीन ही नहीं दिख रही, तो शेयर करोगे तभी आएगी ना। अरे चल पड़ भाई। स्ट्रीम क्यों नहीं दिख रही अंकित भाई? हो गया अंकित भाई, वो तो आपको पता है ना उसने कैसे मारना है यार।
It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe
Hello.
both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
अंकित भाई का नेट ही गया तो। अरे अरे मैं दूसरे फ़ोन में चला रहा हूँ डिस्कॉर्ड। तो उससे क्या प्रॉब्लम होनी चाहिए? देखो जो आपको बताता हूँ, ये कॉर्नर तो आपको मालूम है वैसे ही मारना है, तो सीधा नहीं मारना, कर्व कर देनी है और थोड़ा पीछे रखना है उस लाइन से, ठीक है। दो बंदे अपने पास बुलाओ, ठीक है, और फिर मारना वो रॉन्ग कर कॉर्नर एक बार। दो बंदे फिर देखना, वो भी जैसे मैं करता हूँ ना, कई बार कभी दो बंदे बुला के वो चीज़ होती है। अबे ठीक ठीक है, ठीक है। ओके ओके भाई, ओके ओके।
Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really
welcome
get the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match. Arsenal.
This is Peter Drury,
against
and next to me
Germany.
providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Looking for a runner. He has found the way through. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Eto'o. Now it's Owen. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's there to make the challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And no surprise, that's a booking. And that's put paid to a promising move. Looking to play him in. Now it's Owen. Vieri was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Conte. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Owen. And the pass is intercepted. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now, who's going to be first to this? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tries to play it through. Shot is having a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Just a quick request
Any
today
opinion
for
you'd like to
everybody
express on the
please
first half?
kindly remove any
Arsenal
cars
really
parked
have
on the
looked
road
very
outside
good
the
in
stadium.
transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Arsenal have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Thuram. Messi! He scores! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's 2 now without reply. Great chance! He scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Germany get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
He has a look up. That is some save from Khan. In he goes again. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Demichelis kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Eto'o.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Nicely intercepted.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Owen. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, super ball! Chooses to go back. And this shoots! Well, now in he goes again. They've done it! Do not write them off. Back they come. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
After 79 minutes is number 11, Neymar. Substitution for Arsenal, number 11, Neymar.
So, time for
Number
changes
10,
on both sides,
Messi.
actually.
Number 9,
This has become one
Vieri.
superb game of football.
Number 7,
Well, this ought to give them some
Cristiano Ronaldo.
renewed energy. If
On
anyone's
the
going to
field,
win it in normal time,
number
you've got to make
22,
them favourites now.
Coquelin. Number 23, Nedved. Number 20, Owen.
It's
Number
a little off
12,
target. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Substitution.
Bellingham picked out brilliantly. There's the shot! Off the post.
Germany clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter.
It's Eto'o! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Haaland. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Shifted upfield. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. And the ball is out of play. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Should changes him with that pass. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. The hostilities have already resumed. Arsenal pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Decent progress down the left. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nedved threads one in. Owen picks it up out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Chips it through. He's had it taken off him. That's it for the first period of extra time.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who
Both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 15, Vieira. Number 13.
And we're off for the final time.
Coming on the field.
It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. That was nowhere near his best. Oh, this looks sharp. The pass has gone astray. Nicely weighted ball.
Eto really needed to...
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Now, this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. He knows what's coming. A second yellow, and he's off. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Now that's well seen too. And that is a little undercooked. Del Piero. Now this could be a chance. Goes for a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Vitinha, and here's Van Basten. Back into the middle.
There will be 1 minute.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
And the shot! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Arsenal pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise
Arsenal
is fervent,
against
the
Germany.
atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Owen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Played out to the left flank. Neymar's cross. And that is expertly dealt with. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, that's well spotted. Well-timed, excellent interception. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And here's Vieri. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking to play him in. Arsenal, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. And he's picked out the run. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way. He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shot a goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Germany have their second corner now. Neymar with the short one. Out to the left it goes. Cross to the back post. Koundé. And here's Owen. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rijkaard. But it's Owen. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Out of play for a throw.
There will
Bellingham.
be 1 minute
It's
added
a
time.
sharp little ball here. Fired deep toward. Up he goes! And there is the half-time whistle. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Hello, attendees.
So,
This
no
is
breakthrough
a
from either side.
children's
0-0
announcement.
after
Would the
45
father
minutes of
a
action.
boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center?
Substitution for Arsenal. Number
And
19.
we're underway again.
Costa Curta.
So
Coming
the
on
First
to
half
replace
brought no
him
goals.
is number 10, Messi.
Knocks it out wide. He's being urged to shoot. Goes for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, sweet feet. Ball driven towards the far post. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Arsenal clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi. Vieri could try cutting inside here.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Neymar.
That's going in strongly.
Deep cross. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the
It's Eto! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Eto certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 9, Vieri.
Final checks on the
Coming on the
touchline.
field
A change
is
about to
number
occur.
20,
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Costa Curta. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And here's Owen. And it's Bellingham. Vieira. Into the last quarter of an hour. And this is Owen.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Bellingham. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And this is Eto. Played in deep.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Now then, the ball's come loose. And the shots! Arsenal take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
This is Owen.
There will be 3 minutes
Good
added time.
challenge. Excellent challenge.
Now there's a great block, if ever there was one.
Oh, cracking ball. Keep the ball. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all
today's
the
match.
ingredients for a showcase
Arsenal
game that the
against
passionate
Germany.
crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here.
Well, Michael Owen is, of course, likely to be...
Oh, what theory! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Conte. And it's Bellingham. Oh, super find. He's shifting through the... It's Eto'o! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So the game's first significant chance for a shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Vieri.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. He's a sharp hit of ball. Chance, surely! Sticks it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
19 minutes is
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Vieri.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Neymar, there he goes, motoring forward. He's found a way through. That's a sharp pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's fabulous. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Eto'o. Oh, well played. And on! Goal! Germany!
मैंने प्लेयर ही नहीं खेल रहे ढंग से.
That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Number 17, Michael Owen.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's Neymar. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good read, needed to be.
बैक हील पास था ये बैंक जो
Now that's well seen too. Ferdinand. Thuram. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And a chance! Really well taken goal. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. Yeah, a fantastic run and
The referee brings the first half to a close. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been
And
quite a
quick
half
reminder
this.
today to please take all
Quite a
the
half.
bins
More of the
located
same,
by the
please.
entrance
Score at the
gate.
interval,
Thank you very
2-2.
much for your cooperation.
Germany kick off the second half. Neymar. Vieri. Ambitious ball here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Floated through. Oh, that is a nice touch. Bellingham. Eto'o. Ball's played through. Neymar could try cutting inside here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, he's burst through. Can he finish? Goal! Germany! And again they hit the front. And that really is so impressive.
oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Number 7, Eto'o.
Germany go into the lead. Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Distributed tidily. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Messi. Neymar. And he welcomes it in. And he's lost it. Can he finish? It's in! Two to the good. And they are purring. Absolutely purring. So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And yes, it's
हाँ ऋषि कैसे है ठीक है यार
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Decent chance!
यूट्यूब क्या खेल रहा है इसके यहाँ
Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And with
ये देख पास
so now the difference is
तो नहीं मेरी बॉल छिन जाएगी इतनी
Things
देर
are
में
much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's the keeper's ball. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Eto'o. Caught offside that time. Probing pass. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Vieri, and he's had it nicked away. Oh, there's a probing ball. Germany appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Koundé makes the interception. Bellingham. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was
Added
no
minutes
way
has
through.
been indicated.
Neymar, he's picked it in, chance! They've done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge!
The goal scorer for Germany.
There was
अरे
no
पास ही नहीं हो
danger
रही,
in
पास ही नहीं हो
danger
रही।
at all. Expertly done.
Yeah, okay, it's gone in with the help of the
पास
crossbar.
नहीं हो
That
रहा,
was
मैं
very
किसको पास
suggestive
दूँ? मैं तो
fighting
देखो
on
दिख
the
नहीं
side.
रहा, रैग हो गई है सारी जगह।
And there was
ये
his
देख,
third, and boy,
ये
he
पास,
looks the business, doesn't he just?
ये देख
Well,
काम
talk
की,
about
काम
being
की।
on top of your game.
अब मैं क्या पास
Everything
दूँगा
seems
इसको?
to be coming off for him.
Germany are at the peak of their
भाई जब तक
powers.
मैं मतलब
As for
पूरा
their
रुक रहा हूँ,
opponents, a long way
मेरा
from
नहीं हो रहा, पास ही नहीं जा रहा, पूरी गेम अट रही है। क्या बोल रहे हो?
And that will be the final act. Arsenal have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
Hello attendees, this
Any
is
reflections
a
on what you've
lost
seen, Jim?
children's
Well, there was a
announcement.
distinct
With
lack
the
of
father and
clarity
boy in
or
the green
commitment in
backpack,
everything
kindly
the players
contact
were
a nearby
trying to
member
do.
of staff.
Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.